Hey guys, hey, it's Bri here coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about empaths and a pandemic. So where are my empaths at? I know I haven't given you guys a little bit of love in quite some time, but let's give it a little talk. They're like, Bri, what in the world? But these crazy energies, they're going to keep coming in and out for quite some time. So with that said, my empaths, let's get to talking.
You just have to have a little bit of faith and a little bit of hope. If you're listening to this, just know that I believe in you.
Alright, so I know a lot of empaths right now, like they're high and they're feeling like these. You might be feeling what I like to call sympathy symptoms, where you have a sore throat or you cough in the morning and you're like, oh my God. You're okay, I promise. Take a deep breath. What happens is empaths is we feel everybody, and right now there are a lot of people sick in the world and we're feeling all of this. Like, we're feeling everybody's fear of getting sick, we're feeling their anxiety, we're feeling stress, we're feeling all of that stuff right now. And so as such, we need to remember to cut the cords, like just every single morning and night, cutting cords. Doing your grounding exercises. I actually upped my grounding exercises for morning and night. Like, I do a morning and then I do a night one also. So, and then getting outside a lot. Like, we should be getting outside as much as we can. I know some empaths, they're living where it's still snowing. Really, Mother Earth? Really? I don't know which one of you guys pissed off Mother Nature, but you can stop now, okay? Take it back. Apologize, okay? But with that said, you know, still try to find a way that you can get outside, whether it's bringing outside to you, getting plants inside your home. When I lived in Casper, Wyoming, because it was always windy there and it was always snowing, and I hated the weather in Casper. Casper is so icky. Sorry guys if you're watching this and you're from Casper, Wyoming, but I had a room that was literally a garden. Like, I had a bunch of plants in this room, and I could go in that room and I could meditate, I could work in my plants, I could touch the plants, I could touch technically Mother Earth because I had the soil and stuff in my fingertips. I could do a lot of things in this room, especially when I was working at the nursing home. And for those of you empaths that are working in healthcare, kudos to you right now. Like, kudos. Like, whoa, I am so sorry for you guys right now, because that takes a lot. So whenever there was like a sickness going around or the flu was going around or something like that, I always made sure that I had enough time to spend in that other room. So even if I ran home real fast, had to take a shower because C. diff outbreak happened or something along those lines, you're stripping at the door, you run inside, take a shower. And that's the other thing, empaths, use your shower time to your advantage. Let all of that stuff wash off of you. Imagine the water literally rinsing you off of everything that is going on and cutting those cords. That water can help you in so many different ways. Like, it can help you ground, it can help release things, it can help you let go of things. So use that water to your advantage. Take a little bit, a couple extra minutes, and just imagine the water cleansing your aura, cleansing everything, cleansing your chakras, grounding you back down to Mother Earth. Imagine all of that and take a deep breath. Empaths, take a deep freaking breath. I know we're all feeling it. We were all feeling it, especially when it was beginning. I actually shut my phone off because when I would get on Facebook, I would feel everybody's emotions that were on Facebook. And that's the other thing, disconnect from social media. If you can spend an entire day away from social media, I highly recommend it. I know that it is hard sometimes. You know, my business is centered around social media. I am constantly on social media, but I still have days where I disconnect 100% from social media. I don't get on, I don't post anything, I get off social media. And sometimes it means deleting the app from my phone, so I'm not on there all the time. But when we open up to Facebook and we're scrolling through and we're reading that, we are actually feeling that person's emotions that posted that on Facebook. We are actually connecting with that person in a way. So if you're on social media, or you have to be on social media, or you're scrolling and you see posts like that, the minute you get off social media, cut the cords, cut them. Just take your sword of Archangel Michael and go up and down and say, what's yours is yours, what's mine is mine, 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 and cut those cords, because they're not serving you. They're only holding you back. And honestly, right now is your time to heal. Right now is your time to grow. Right now is your time to learn how to use your gifts to help others. And you can still send things out in the mornings. You can still send out love and light all the time, but we are needing to protect ourselves so much more. Now this brings me to my next thing. I used to be all about the Archangel Michael prayer. I really and truly was. I imagined myself in a ball of white light, but what I didn't realize, and I had a couple of people tell me this, that my light was so bright. And when we have a bright light like that, not only do we attract the good, but we can attract the bad, because the negative will want to come at us and kind of tear us down. So in place of the white light protection, and I still call in Archangel Michael every day. He's actually really awesome. He's very helpful with protection, but I don't say that prayer anymore. Instead, and I learned this from my beautiful shaman, but instead I take a deep breath from Mother Earth and let it fill me with green light all the way, and then let it turn into gold. And then I put myself in a cloak of invisibility. This isn't going to keep you away from the spirits that you want to talk to, or the guides that you want to talk to, or your angels, but it is going to cloak you from any negative energies, any negative spirits, keeping you away from those attachments. We don't want any attachments. And what is happening right now in this world is, as each person gets sick, the attachments are actually detaching from those bodies and finding other people to attach to. So those attachments are leaving those bodies actually. The minute they get to the sick point, for some reason, I've seen a lot of attachments leaving other people's bodies and going to the next person lately. And as a bright light beacon, we could attract those. So we need to make sure that we have that cloak of invisibility so that we don't get any attachments. We don't need attachments. They're not fun. They like literally do things to us or make us think things, and they're not good. Attachments are not good. The cloak of invisibility has really helped me from all of that. And the next thing is all of these people that are waking up right now, we're feeling their awakening. It's heightening our senses. We're like literally having anxiety one minute, a panic attack the next, freaking out the next minute, can't breathe all of a sudden, and we're having phantom symptoms. We're not sick, we're fine. Most of us are not sick, most of us are fine. Let me rephrase this. I'm not saying that this is not a real thing, but I am saying that most of the time it's our phantom symptoms. And so we are the ones getting sick because we are getting those phantom symptoms from everybody. When this first came in, everybody started freaking out. They had fear, they were saying pandemic, and they attracted a pandemic here because of the fear, because of saying it out loud, because of freaking out. And so what happened is we were feeling all of that also, and it broke us down too. So those empaths that are getting sick, it's because it broke us down. It broke down our immune system. It broke down our wall of protection so that that virus could find us. So, and I'm not saying that you can put up a whole bunch of protections, you will be completely and totally fine and no virus will ever freaking find you. Please eat your fruits and veggies and continue to take your vitamins to help your immune system. Elderberry syrup, don't just think a cloak of invisibility is gonna keep you from a virus. But we did let down our walls and we let down our guard, and we maybe didn't take vitamin C that day, or we didn't drink our elderberry syrup that day, or we didn't do a grounding meditation, or we didn't eat healthy that day, or we ate too much sugar. Sugar actually weakens our immune system, and so all of this stuff, we maybe did something like that and it attracted the virus to that person. So make sure you have your protections at all times, doubling up on that. I would say to do this for the rest of the year. I don't think it'll last the rest of the year, knocking on wood on that one, but I am saying that I would continue to do this because the emotions are still going to be a roller coaster, because we're still going to go through things. People are going to be going back to their jobs. Some people are going to be leaving their jobs. Some people are still going to be scared that it's going to come back. People are going to start to be going through their awakening. People are waking up right now. I mean, all of this stuff is going on, and so we do need to protect ourselves. It's a really big thing for empaths to bring in that protection, because we can feel every little thing. You know, a lot of empaths can mirror people. They can feel the emotions. They can feel the pain that somebody is going through. And that's where the phantom symptoms come in. So I've had a lot of empaths messaging me saying, hey, why do I feel sick, but I don't have a fever, and then the next day it's gone? It's just because you're somebody clear across the town even. I mean, the running joke in our family was that if somebody sneezed across town, I got it when I was little. That was the running joke. Had I known it was because I'm an empath, I would have been like, cool, that's why. It had nothing to do with the fact that I was actually going to get that sickness. I could have helped myself by eating healthier and taking vitamin C's and elderberry syrup when somebody did sneeze across town, or putting up my wall of protection, but I had no idea because I was a kid. So making sure we have our protection, I'm gonna say this probably, I don't know how many times, but making sure we have our protection is super important right now because of everything that is going on. Yes, I know. Taking a day out for yourself, do it. I cannot stress enough, my dear empath, but you do need to take a self-care day and a self-love day. So a self-care day is doing your bubble bath and your face mask. A self-love day is really and truly loving yourself, writing yourself a letter, you know, reading a book, just relaxing, sleeping in. Oh my gosh, we have the time right now to sleep in. Okay, so take that to your advantage. And the next thing is don't feed into everything. Get off of social media, shut it down for a day. It'll be there when you get back. I understand my job is centered around social media, but like I said, even I take a day off because there are times where I need to take a day off. I need to do it. And relax, find your happy place. Find a place where you can relax. Have a room in your house or a corner in your house that is designated for you to relax, where you go for a couple minutes and you take a breath. And that brings me to my next point, is breath work. As a collective, when things get stressful, when we freak out, we forget to breathe. We're actually holding our breath. This is actually, studies have been made on this, where people actually hold their breath when they're stressed out or they're freaking out. So do your breath work. Take a deep breath. Take it from Mother Earth and then release it. You know, when you're going to the grocery store, before you go into the grocery store, take a deep breath. Especially in the grocery store, if you have to go out somewhere, make sure you have your cloak of invisibility. Make sure you have your protection, because there are so many people at the grocery store that are still freaking out, that are worried, or going there and, you know, getting annoyed with somebody. You know, there are people that are popping up that are getting annoyed because so-and-so went out. Well, so-and-so had to go out. They didn't have a choice. So make sure you have your cloak of invisibility, your protection when you go out in public right now. Make sure that you're taking extra time for yourself every single day. Double up on your grounding exercises, double up on your meditations, double up on your protection, double up on everything right now that you know, and you will get through this, I promise. You are gonna get through this, my dear empath. Everything is happening for a reason. There is beauty behind the madness. You have already awoken, so you know that there is something more beautiful out there. You already trust in the universe, so just pull back in that trust. Take the time right now to learn something new. Take the time right now to read a book. Take the time right now to slow down. Take the time right now to do something for yourself. Start that business, whatever it is, but it's not selfish to focus on yourself right now. It is actually a very good thing, and it's going to help so many people in the future, because if you take time for yourself right now, if you're selfish and taking care of yourself right now, in the future you're going to be able to take care of so many more people. So my dear empaths, I love you guys so very, very much. I hope that this helped you so much. I hope it opened up your eyes. I hope that you get through this and you come out even stronger than before, because I know you can. I believe in you. I hope you're still going after the life that you want. I hope you're still chasing your dreams. I hope you're still manifesting. And with that said, my dear empaths, I love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye guys.